Hello, everybody. I am Keaton, and this is Kid Catholic, Season 7, Episode 16. And Merry Christmas, everyone. It is Christmas Eve. Well, like I said, Merry Christmas-ish, right? Because we're technically still in the Advent season until tonight's Mass. We can officially say Merry Christmas when it becomes Christmas, which is going to be really excited. So before we get into today's video, please click the red subscribe button down below and the bell next to it. That way you get notified when I come out with a new video. And please share this video and channel with your friends and family. Please help spread the word about my channel. It would really help. I really appreciate all of y'all's support, all of you who do watch me and support me. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are absolutely incredible. And so for today's video, I wanted to talk about some of my family Christmas traditions. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Some things that we do every single Christmas as a family. And so to start off, we go to Mass on Christmas Eve, right? We have 5 o'clock Christmas Eve Mass. Griner and I, my twin brother and I, Griner, I don't know if you, anyway, my twin brother and I, we serve every single, I almost said every single week. We serve every single Christmas Mass that we can. And what's really cool about this year is my little brother, who's actually old enough to serve now, is joining us in serving Christmas Eve Mass, which is going to be awesome. And then we also, my sister and my niece are coming over, and they come over every year. And when my sister lived here, obviously she'd be here. But my sister and my niece, they're coming over, and what's really cool about Christmas Eve is that we all have one big sleepover. So it's my sister, my niece, my twin brother, my younger brother, me, all in one room, all in this room actually. And it's actually really packed, but it is a ton of fun because we all get to spend Christmas Eve together. We also, earlier in Christmas Eve day, we need to start making Jesus's birthday cake, because we got to give Jesus a birthday cake, right? We got to acknowledge, it's Jesus. We got to give him a birthday cake. It's his birthday after all. We always talked about how we give each other stuff. We need to give Jesus stuff, and even more than just a birthday cake. But I suggest that we all should do something to celebrate Jesus this Christmas, because after all, it is his birthday. So we make Jesus' birthday cake, and then we have it ready for Christmas Eve night. And something else that's really cool is we go out in the front lawn, and of course we gotta sprinkle reindeer food. They need food. They need to stay energized. And then what's really cool is we all read the beloved book, of course, The Night Before Christmas, that absolutely incredible book. I say absolutely incredible a lot, but it is. It's an absolutely incredible book. And so we all read it Christmas Eve night. Well, we don't all read it, you know what I mean? One person reads it to the rest of us. Anyway, we all sit down and read it together as a family, and it's really, really fun. And it's awesome family time, I'm not going to lie. And then another thing that's really fun is waking up Christmas morning, because all of us in one room, you can imagine there's not a lot of sleeping. We go to sleep pretty late. And then we wake up pretty early because it's Christmas. You gotta wake up early. You're excited for presents. We all gotta wake up early. And so we do. And it's one of those things where my sister's asleep, and she stays asleep for a while. And so me and my brothers, we always come up with a plan as to who's going to wake her up. And we normally come to the conclusion that it should be the youngest, because she's not going to get mad at him. Or another plan that we do is we just whisper really loudly. That way it automatically wakes her up. We were trying to wake her up in a polite way, but it's Christmas morning, so we gotta get up. And so it seems like we're waiting, when I wake up Christmas morning, it seems like I'm waiting there for 30 years for the whole family to wake up so that we can go open presents. And it does seem like that. It's a long time. Anyway, so we go out, we open presents, and before we open presents, we have to sing happy birthday to Jesus, put candles on the cake, sing happy birthday, blow them out for Jesus, and then have Jesus' birthday cake, because it is Jesus' birthday after all. It's a very big deal. And then we open the presents that Santa got us, of course, and then my mom makes really good cinnamon rolls. And when I say really good cinnamon rolls, here's your really good cinnamon rolls. Here are these cinnamon rolls. This is a whole other level of really good cinnamon rolls. Anyway, it's an amazing thing. Anyway, we have cinnamon rolls Christmas morning, of course, and then we open the presents that we got for each other. And I always love that. We all get each other something, right? So I've gotten my sister, my niece, my brother, my younger brother, my mom, my dad, all specifically something for me. And it's actually really fun to give people things. And I think that of course it's fun to get things. Of course it's fun to open Christmas presents, but I feel too often on Christmas we can like focus on that. Like, I can't wait to open presents, and I don't blame you. Don't get me wrong, I can't wait to open presents either. But like, we should also be excited about giving presents, and not only just giving presents this Christmas morning, but also just giving in general. Like generosity, giving to others, giving to those in need, all year round. And Christmas can be like sort of a motivator, sort of a start for that. But really, we should focus on like giving all year round. And if we just, it feels good to give. It feels good to do acts of kindness, and not for the recognition. Like, it shouldn't be for the recognition. Have you ever like done something kind that you weren't asked to do, that maybe nobody knew that you did, and like it could have just been a very, very small thing, but like you felt just a good feeling inside? Like, it just feels good to give. It feels good to be kind. It feels good to be generous. And so like giving Christmas Day can be a part of that, but also just giving all year round, giving in general, can be a we need to work toward that. Anyway, and then we go over like with all my cousins, and it seems like there's like 200 of us. There's like 30, I think. Cousins, aunts, uncles, maybe more than that. I don't know. Anyway, there's quite a bit. Anyway, we all go over there and we eat. This year we're like having dessert. And of course, every time we're there, there's bundt cake. Bundt cake, which my grandma used to make. Oh, it is so good. It's like bundt cake. Oh, it's like sugar and cinnamon and cake and just all combined. It is the best thing ever. I'm gonna say it's even better than the cinnamon rolls. Like, it can't even compare. It's so good. Anyway, so we all go over there and celebrate with like my bigger family, with like my cousins, and we go over there and eat and watch football, because of course, or basketball. It's Christmas Day, so you gotta watch something. Anyway, yeah, so it's really, really fun. And then I'd say the worst part of Christmas though is Christmas night. Like, getting into bed Christmas Day night, realizing that Christmas is over and you have to wait a whole other year. Except the Catholic Church, Christmas is just beginning. The Christmas season lasts even through January, right? So Christmas technically isn't over after Christmas Day. For Catholics, the liturgical season of Christmas starts on Christmas Day and continues. So really, we can say Merry Christmas past that, which is actually really cool. Anyway, those are some of my Christmas traditions. Let me know in the comments, what are some of your family Christmas traditions? What do you do as a family, or used to do as a family, that you really enjoyed? And the importance of Christmas. I love Christmas so much for so many reasons, but a big part of that is like the family, right? Like the bringing together a family and all opening presents and all smiling and all having fun and like together as a family. Family time is just so important in Christmas. And if like you have the opportunity to like take advantage of the family time that you have now, because it's absolutely incredible. We need to spend time with our family. Obviously, we need to spend time with God first. We need to put God first above all else, but our family should be like very high up on our priority list, right? God, then family, right? We should spend time with our family. We shouldn't take for granted the time we have with our family, and so let's take advantage of it this Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Ish. I know I said I can't say that. I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. And now that the topic is done, do you all know what it's time for now? It's time for
the Saint of the Week.
And today's Saint of the Week is Saint Martin of Tours. Now, absolutely incredible. Say that a lot. Saint Martin of Tours is an absolutely incredible saint. He was born in the 4th century, and actually right before he was born was when Christian persecution was outlawed. And his parents were actually pagan, but at the age of 10, he heard the call to the Gospels and made the conscious decision to become a Christian, and he did just that. And because his father was in the military, he was actually required to go and join the military, and so he did. And when he was a soldier, he actually passed by a beggar, and the beggar was unclothed and it was freezing cold outside. And so Saint Martin took his cloak, cut it in half with his sword, and gave half of it to the beggar to clothe him. And then a little later, Saint Martin had a vision from God. Basically, deepening his faith with God was the vision, and the vision also told him to return home to his mother, which he did. And then he like went back to Italy, and then he went a lot of places. Anyway, he went to Tours, and then he left, and then he went another place, and then he came back to Tours. Anyway, when he was in Tours, was actually where he established a monastery where his disciples followed him, and he became the bishop of Tours, and he actually what's really cool about it is that he actually like established a ton of parishes, and then he'd make a promise to visit one of those parishes at least once every year, and he did just that. And then he died in Gaul, and he is the patron saint of the poor, which is like a very very big one, and he's just such an incredible, powerful saint to look at, and he fits perfectly with this topic because, like I talked about, the joy of giving, the joy of being generous, the joy of helping others. Saint Martin did just that. And anytime we feel like, because a lot of times it might be hard to even have motivation to want to do that, a lot of times we feel like we might be falling out of that, or it might be hard for us to do, where we might not be, we might not being, I don't know what the word is, being generous to others, or kind to others, or giving to others. We can pray through Saint Martin for help. So thank you all so much for watching. Please click the red subscribe button down below and the bell next to it, that way you get notified when I come out with a new video. Like I said, please let me know some of your family Christmas traditions in the comments down below. Please like the video. Please check out my website, kidcatholic.com. There's so many things you can do on there. I have a speaking engagement up there. You can read about me, photo gallery, contact me, buy your very own Kid Catholic t-shirt. All my videos are up there. So many things you can do on there. Please go to kidcatholic.com. Please comment any saint or topic suggestions that you might have. Please check out all 3 of my social medias, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The link to all 3 of those will be in the description down below. Also, a lot of times I get asked, how can I help support your channel financially? And an easy way to do that is to go to amazon.com/shop/kidcatholic. If you actually use that link to buy anything from Amazon, then I get part of the commission. So it's like a really helpful way to help support my channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. I know I will. I will see you all next week. And hi, Brielle.